It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along. And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the weekend. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time. It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar, a high-speed test that will set the grid for tomorrow's race. So welcome along.
Here's a quick position rundown for you. The top 5 are the fastest lap at the moment, 1:20.3. Senna, Schumacher, Leclerc, Norris and Massa. Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, once more to the Middle East for what could be a very tricky night for our drivers tonight. Sandy, dusty, and with the sun setting, the temperature dropping too. This could be an intriguing event. Stand by for the Qatar Grand Prix. We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-prong shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Franco Colapinto lines up on pole position, and Ayrton Senna completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Michael Schumacher, Leclerc, Lando Norris, and Massa, Lawson, Jackson, Russell, and Alex Albon, Maloney, Hadjar, Jack Crawford, and Barnard, O'Sullivan, Tramnitz, Victor Martins, and Ollie Behrman, Zagazeta, Soloff, Fittipaldi, and Richard Verschoor rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge...
Okay, we need to do better than last race. Get out there and show the team what you're capable of. Good luck. Final lap, push, push. As things stand, we'll be 8th in the championship.
And so the celebrations begin, and well-earned they are indeed. It might have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level at the very top is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. And it's victory for Franco Colapinto.
A great display of dominance today, Crofty, by this driver. They led from lights out to the flag at the end, led every lap of the race. Brilliant stuff by them, and excited to see what more they can do in future races.
A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.
Hey, boss. Must say I'm impressed at how frugal you are, but seeing as we've got a lot of cash to spare, maybe consider spending some on facility improvements. There are always some areas we can improve on. We got the outcome we were hoping for, boss. Congrats on winning that rivalry, boss. I chatted to some of their team in the airport, and they were much, quieter than usual. Nice one.
Welcome along, everybody. It's the fastest day of the week, qualifying Saturday, and we're here in Abu Dhabi.
Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1 minute 22.4. Leclerc, Norris, Schumacher, Massa and Behrman. Excellent lap. We're all very, very pleased with that one. Nice work. Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
Goodbye for now then, but really we're just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow. So here we are, ready to go racing for one final time this year. Another season of victories, controversies and rivalries lies in our wake. And just one challenge remains, here in the United Arab Emirates, on a circuit that made its spectacular debut back in 2009. Welcome to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We have 16 corners here at Yas Marina Circuit, 7 to the right and 9 to the left. It's a total lap distance of 3.28 miles, 2 long straights and overtaking opportunities throughout the lap. And we expect average speeds of around 123 miles per hour. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Franco Colapinto lines up on pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Michael Schumacher, Felipe Massa and Behrman, Maloney, Zagazzetta, Crawford and Liam Lawson, Hadja, Martins, Nicholas Soloff and Albon, Senna, O'Sullivan, Richard Verschoor and Aidan Jackson, Barnard, Tramnitz, Fittipaldi and George Russell ends our grid lineup. And now it's time to head down to the track. And alongside me today, former Formula One driver and former world champion too. See, told you I'll give you a big intro. Anthony Davidson, hello. So it's the final race of the season. We've had a brilliant time this campaign. But, as one team principal told us a bit earlier, today we finish this campaign, tomorrow we start the new one.
Yeah, a lot of races to cover these days in Formula One, Crofty, as you well know, doing them all yourself. But it's the same for the drivers. It comes at you thick and fast, and you've got to pace yourself as well. To get to this point in the season, If it has gone your way, it's a great time to just enjoy it. There's nothing that can change in the championship pecking order, of course. If you've won the championship already, go out and enjoy this race and send yourself off through the winter break. If it's been a bit of a year to forget, you can try and take a bit of solace in this Grand Prix.
If you go away from this weekend having not given it everything, you're going to be devastated and disappointed for months. So let's get out there and give it a really strong finish and leave it all out on the track. Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, clear. Okay, so that's a red flag, no overtaking, and let's get back into the pits, please. Okay, we've done all right so far, but this is got a another half of this race to go, and there's still a big opportunity there. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.9 seconds. Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race. Gap to your teammate behind, 38.1 seconds. Okay, we've been given a time penalty. It will go against our finishing time at the end of the race. Get your head down and let's get it done. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 41.5 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're in 11th. And the time last lap, 1 minute 29.7. As things stand, we'll be 8th in the championship. Wow, there it is, mate, the checkered flag, and the checkered flag on the season as well, and what a season it's been. We've had our ups and downs, but you know what? I've really enjoyed working with you, and I hope we can do it again. Nice one, mate. See you back at the pits.
Franco Colapinto takes the checkered flag and wins. A show-stopping performance from the three drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a wrap. What a season it's been. I'm off to put my feet up now before it all starts again next year. Take care.
Boss, quick one. Just a reminder that soon we'll be able to start negotiating with drivers for next season. You don't need to action anything yet. Just keep thinking about your dream lineup for next year.
Sorry to disturb. Need you for a moment, please, boss?